Your sentence structure practice is going to look, the first slide is going to look a lot like our sorting from yesterday. It's going to have the 3 different videos, just in case we need to look at them again. But the second slide is where we're going to be doing our work. We have 3 different pictures here. And each picture has 3 different rectangles next to it. One says simple, one says compound, and one says complex. Next to those rectangles, there's some longer rectangles that give us some space to write our sentences. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these pictures as an example to write our sentences. So these are going to be the topics of our sentence. So in this first picture, who can tell me, what is this first picture of? What do we see here for the first picture? Jadine?
A beach?
Okay, a picture of a beach. Okay. What is something that you see at that beach?
Pizza.
Okay, so our simple sentence could just be, the beach has palm trees. That's a simple sentence. It's just giving us information. The beach has palm trees. Remember, simple sentences aren't bad. Nothing wrong with them. But we want to make sure that when we write, we don't just use simple. We want to try adding some compound or some complex sentences in our as well. Haley, go ahead and put it away for now. What about something else? What is something else I see in the picture besides the palm tree? What else can I see? Kylie, what else can I see here? Okay, so we can see the water, we can see the sand. So for a compound sentence, what we could do is just go ahead and combine those 2 sentences. The beach has palm trees. Now remember, for a compound sentence, we want to use a comma and a conjunction to combine our sentences. So the beach has palm trees, comma, and it has water and sand, period. So there we have a compound sentence. Now we're not just saying one thing about the beach, we're saying 2 things. Number 1, it's got palm trees. Number 2, it has the sand and the water. For the complex sentence, we don't want to have 2 complete sentences. We want to have 1 complete sentence and then give a little more information. Yes, Alexa. Okay, so tell me. Okay. I like that sentence. If I have that, even though we added some more adjectives to it, the beach has a beautiful blue sky. That's still a simple sentence. So, tell me, Alexa, is the sky always blue? When is the sky nice and beautiful and clear and blue? Okay, so that will make it a complex sentence. Oh, sorry, capital. When it's sunny, comma. Remember, for a complex sentence, I can use a comma, but I don't need the conjunction because this first part, when it's sunny, is not a complete sentence. So when it's sunny, comma, the beach has a beautiful blue sky. And we can see that again, usually simple sentences are very, very short sentences. They don't have a lot to say. The beach has palm trees. Very simple. If I make it a compound sentence, I can talk about some other things about the beach. The beach has palm trees, comma, and it has water and sand. And then for complex, I take what would be a normal, simple sentence. Beach has a beautiful blue sky. And then I just add some extra description to it. Not always, because not every place has a beautiful, clear blue sky all the time. But when it's sunny, the sky is beautiful and clear and blue. Because I'm sure that even at the beach when it's, rainy, that the sky doesn't look beautiful and clear and blue. It probably looks like the sky anywhere when it gets rainy. Probably looks a little bit darker or gray. Yes, Kylie. Oh, okay. So let's take a look at the next one because the picture is different now. Now we're not looking at a beach anymore, right? What are we looking at there, Kylie? Okay. Okay. So what is a simple sentence you can think of for that picture? You gave me a lot of description. What do you think he's doing? If he's sitting on a chair and we see a desk, we see books, we see a pencil, what do you think he's doing, Kylie? Okay, maybe he's reading. He's got a lot of books on there, right? So we can put the boy is reading. That's a simple sentence. Oh no, you didn't say boy, you said kid, right? Kid. Or you know what? We could also give him a name. I mean, it doesn't have a name for him, so we can actually just make one up. We can put Ben. Ben is reading. So now I want to figure out
My dad.
Oh, okay. So now I want to figure out another simple sentence that I could combine with my first one. What else could Ben be doing besides reading? Brianna? Or was your hand still up from earlier? Oh, okay. Who can tell me what's something else that Ben might be doing? So we said he could be reading. He does have a lot of books on his desk, but what else? Bella? What else could he be doing besides just reading? Ah, he could be doing schoolwork because he has a pencil on his desk too. So we could say Ben is reading, comma, and he's doing schoolwork. So reading might be part of his work. Maybe he has to read a book and then write about it. Or maybe it's like what some of the work that we do, where we have to read stories and then we have questions to answer about the story. Now we need a complex sentence. Complex sentences are like simple sentences, but then you add a little more detail or a little more explanation. Noah, did we still have our hand up from earlier, or do you have an idea for the complex sentence? Okay, what's your idea, Noah? Ooh, I like that. So maybe he's getting ready to go to his next class. So we can say at, you said 10, right? Okay. So we can say at 10, he will be going to his next class. Okay, so maybe Ben has to go to different classes, and one of them at 10 o'clock, that's when he goes to the other one. So I like that for a complex sentence. It doesn't just tell us that Ben is going to another class, but it's telling us when is that happening? When is this other class that he needs to go to? Then we have our last picture. What do we see in this last picture? Bailey, what can I see in the last picture?
Can see it.
Okay. So what's a simple sentence I could write about the donut? Okay, somebody bit into the donut. Because we don't know who, we don't see anybody. Somebody bit into the donut. Okay, that's a good simple sentence. Now to make it a compound sentence, I need another simple sentence that I could combine with that. So what's another simple sentence that I could combine with that first one? Alexa? Okay. So the donut has colorful sprinkles and blue frosting. I want to try to make this one a different one. So what's another sentence I could combine with that? I like that beginning. The donut has colorful sprinkles and blue frosting. And then what else? What's another sentence about the donut that I could combine with it? Kylie? Okay, but we could say, but somebody already bit in. But somebody already bit into the donut. I like that because the very beginning sounds very excited, like, ooh, I can get this donut. And then they saw that someone took a bite out of it and they're like, I don't want the donut anymore. Someone bit it. Bless you. Okay. Now we need a complex sentence about the donut. Jadine, what do you think?
Complex
Mm-hmm.
sentence? I'm sorry.
Well, tell me a simple sentence and we can fix it into a complex sentence. That's all right. What do you think about the donut? Okay, so the donut has sprinkles on it. If that donut was, let's say, if you had that donut in real life, would you want it?
Yes.
Okay. Why would you want it?
It has blue sprinkles.
Okay, so we could do that. Because of the sprinkles, I really want that donut. So again, this part, because of the sprinkles, isn't a sentence on its own. But this is. I could just say, I really want that donut. This is just extra information. If I wanted to, I could also put it the other way. I could say, I really want that donut because of the sprinkles. Even if I put it afterwards, it's still a complex sentence. Because we're giving that extra information. Not just I want the donut, but when I see those sprinkles, that's when you go, oh, that donut looks so good. Whichever way you want to write it, whether you want to write it the top way or you want to write it the bottom way. Either one is okay. When you finish writing all the sentences, make sure that you turn in your work.